Hi everybody, I'm here today to talk about Guardians of the Galaxy Epic Collections. This is going to be a short video because there's only one so far. So let's take a look inside and then we'll come back afterwards and talk about the future of this Epic Collection line. Okay, here we go. The Guardians of the Galaxy Epic Collection. Here's our look inside. But first, let's see the spine and the back cover. Welcome to the 21st century. Got a $40 price tag because this is a thinner book page count wise. And there is our offering right there. This book is almost exactly the same as a previous edition, which is called Tomorrow's Avengers. The only thing missing from this book is the Thor Annual, and the Thor Annual is actually in Tomorrow's Avengers Volume 2. So what are the differences otherwise between these two books? Are they using the same scans? Yes and no. Looks to me like the black line files are all the same. They're using the same scans there, but they have been recolored. There are slight differences, like this is the Epic Collection, and this is the old edition that has green rock on here. I'd have to go back to the original issues to find out which is correct, but you'll find little differences like this all throughout the Defenders issues, and I assume that's because the Defenders issues have since been masterworked and the Epic Collection is using the new files. Otherwise, this is a brand new team that was created for one issue in the 60s and then brought back by Steve Gerber in the 70s. Like I mentioned before, they have a long crossover with the Defenders, which was written by Gerber at the time. And then they get spun off into their own series in the pages of Marvel Presents, starting with issue number 3. Steve Gerber takes them through a trek through the galaxy as they work with different alien races and try to save the day as superheroes do in sometimes it's just bizarre situations that they are in, as is usually the case with Steve Gerber. Now this team is a team from the future, so it's not the same team as we see in the MCU, which is technically in the present, even though those issues aren't made for a long time from now. These are characters that you won't recognize unless you watch like the end credit scene of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. They only show up for like a split second. But still, if you love 70s Marvel, this will be right up your alley. Steve Gerber always delivers really great stuff, and this book is no exception. So where are the Epic Collections going to go after this? I think it's a pretty safe bet that they're going to follow the old trade paperbacks that have come out in the past. So that's 2 volumes called Tomorrow's Avengers, followed by 3 volumes called Guardians of the Galaxy by Jim Valentino, which is the start of the series from the 90s, followed by 3 more volumes called Guardians of the Galaxy in the year 3000, which finished off the 90s series. And then later this year is Guardians of the Galaxy Modern Era Epic Collection Volume 1, featuring a completely different cast of characters. This is the title featuring the cast that you'd be familiar with from the MCU: Star-Lord, Gamora, Drax, Rocket, and Groot. And there will be probably many more volumes of Modern Era Epic Collections as well. So we can look forward to a lot of Guardians of the Galaxy in the future.